Students, welcome. Today we are going to see the Earth and the Graticule. Lesson number 1 from our geography textbook, that is the Earth and the Graticule. So students, we can see map over here. Are you able to see? Great. See now. Now in this map, they have pointed one place, that is Taj Mahal. So do you know where is Taj Mahal located? Just think over it. Yeah, Taj Mahal is located in Agra. And where is Agra located? Agra is located in India, and India is located in Asian continent. So students, here they have given us all the names of the continents, that is South America, North America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. And they have marked some people also here. For see, from South America there is Enrique, from Camerley there is Katia, from Port Baylor there is Minakshi, from Tokyo there is Michakio, from Africa there is Natalia, from Europe there is Graham. So they have asked the student that from where is Agra located. Okay, Graham, Katia, Mikio, Natalia, Minakshi, Shahid and Enrique have answered the above questions differently using direction and subdirection. So students, for everyone, Agra is located in different direction because everyone is standing in different direction. So the Taj Mahal is located, but actually the Taj Mahal is located only in one place. Taj Mahal is not moving, but everyone, all the people, all the students are located in different place, so they are giving us a different answer. Okay, the answers were different. This means that use of direction alone does not help us to accurately describe the location of a place. That's why it become necessary to find out new system. So only directions, only north, south, east, west is not sufficient for us to find out the direction. So geographers have developed one miniature model of Earth, that is known as globe, and we cannot draw our lines on the earth because of an ocean water, uneven nature of forest, uneven land, buildings, and so it's not possible to draw lines on earth to find out direction. So geographers have developed globe. This can use to determine locations on the earth, which from because of which we can draw lines on the earth. Thus they are imaginary lines on the earth. Means actually we are not drawing lines on the earth, we are drawing lines on the globe, and we are imagining that these lines we are drawing on the earth. So now the next one is angular distance. The location of any place on the earth is determined with the reference of the center of the earth. So while drawing the circle, what we do, we take one point and from that point we draw circle. So angular distance is the same thing. We have to consider a center of the earth and then we have to find out the diameter of the earth. We consider a straight line joining the point on the surface and the center of the earth. So we consider one center of the earth and straight line joining the diameter of the earth, circumference of the earth. The measure of this angle is used to determining for the location. So measurement of this is used to determine location. So we understood what is angular distance, and then we find out the angles. See now, angle xmv we can see in the diagram. See, you can see angle x, angle m and angle v. So this angle xmv is 30 degree. That is, the angular distance from equator is 30. So what is this known as? Equator plane, point m. So from that equator point to line xmv there is 30 degree angle. Okay, shows other plane. It passes through x. It is parallel to plane of the equator. How it meets the surface? Note that it forms a circle on the surface. Any point on the circle and equatorial plane form an angle of 30 at the center of circle, at the center of earth. So at the center of earth, any point forms one circle. We can see in the dotted line they have formed one circle. So that circle is in 30 degree. Okay. Next now, parallel of latitude. So students, you must have realized that the ellipse drawn by joining 20 points is larger than the ellipse joined the 60 points. However, the distance of xk1 and xk2 xk1 and xp2 are the same. This is because we are dealing with a sphere. So see, we can see here x v1 and x v2. Actually it is x v1 and x v2. So it's from south. So from 20 degree is larger than eclipse that joins 60 degree. But however the distance are same. Because why? Because earth is pure, earth is not circle. So distance of xk1 and xp2 are same. Note that though these lines appear to be eclipse, in this diagram on the globe they are circle. So see, you can see over here, they look like eclipse but they are actually circle. Okay, x. The circles thus created at some angular distance from the center of the earth are parallel to one another. These are called parallel of latitude. The values of parallel and angular measures expressed in degrees. Degrees of parallel are measured from the equator bisects the earth into a north and south parts. So see now parallels of these latitudes. So the circles which are created on angular distances from the earth are parallel. So they are known as parallel latitude. Parallel means what? Up, so they are front of each other, means they are in front of each others. They are known as parallels. The values of parallel and angular are measured in degrees. So this parallel angular measures are expressed in degrees. So the degrees of parallel are measured from the equator as shown in figure 1.2. So see, from figure 1.2, where is equator, we can read from equator to from equator. So they are measured from, see, we can see the point 20 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius. They are parallel to each other, and there is a center of the earth, and then it is measured from equator. So it is known as equatorial plane. That is why equator is considered as zero parallel. Why equator is considered as zero parallel? Because from equator we count all the lines. It is the largest parallel and also a great circle. Equator is known as largest parallel. See, here the lines are all, they are covering everything. It is a circle. The angular distance of other parallel towards north and south goes increasing away from the equator. So you can see from north to south, the parallel lines goes on increasing away from the equator. Means when it is away from the equator, it goes on increasing, because an equator is always zero. See now, the equator bisects the earth into north and south part. Now bisects means what does it does? It divides earth into north part and south part. In the middle there is equator. The one to the earth is called the north hemisphere, while one to the south is called as southern hemisphere. So the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere means the part which is in north side, it's known as, means upper side, up, up to equator is known as northern hemisphere, and downside to the equator is known as southern hemisphere. Towards the north and south of equator, parallel of latitude progressively becomes smaller and smaller on the globe at the north and south end of the earth's axis. They appear on the points. These are called as north pole and south pole. So when the when from equator, when the lines goes towards the south north part, it becomes small and small, and at the last there is one point. So that point is known as north point. And same it is with south. From equator to the south, the lines become smaller and smaller, and at the last only one point is remaining, and that point is known as south pole. While mentioning the value of parallel, it is necessary to mention whether it is northern or southern hemisphere. The parallel from the north hemisphere are referred as 5 degree north, 15 degree north, 30 degree north, and 50 degree north. Okay, so while mentioning the value of the parallel, it is very necessary that we have to tell that either it is in northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere. So the parallel lines from the southern hemisphere are known as 5 degree n. 5 degree n means what? 5 degree fifth degree of northern hemisphere, and 5 degree south means fifth degree of southern hemisphere. I think it's so far you all understood. Now the next one is, see now this figure. A line joining all the places located to the north of the equator at an angular distance of 30 degree is 30 degree north parallel. Hence all the places on this parallel will be same latitude, which is 30 degree. New Orleans and North America, Carlio in Africa, or Basra and Lhasa in Asia are all located at 30 degree parallel. See now 30 degree parallel means they all are at angular distance, means from equator to 30 degree. Which places are there at 30 degree north? New Orleans in North America, Cairo in South, Cairo in Africa, or Basra in Lhasa, Africa, or Basra and Lhasa in Asia. So these all places are located at 30 degree parallel. Okay, now you have to do this yourself. Take an orange peel and peel off its skin. So we all are at home, so we are going to try this. So read this and try this. Now see one more thing. Once you draw 181 parallel lines on the earth at interval of 1, at 0 degree, we all know 0 degree is equator. Southern hemisphere is minus 90 parallels in northern hemisphere, means 90 lines are there in northern hemisphere and 19 parallel lines are there in southern hemisphere. Okay, you all are okay with it? See, at 90 degree we can see, and there is a 90 degree at northern hemisphere and same 90 degree at southern hemisphere. Okay, and at the 30 degree of a north latitude there is 90 degree at the west longitude there is New Orleans. Okay, where is earth center? Earth center is in the middle of the sun. It is in the middle. Okay, so I hope you all understood this session. Thank you.